I'm sweating, it's hot, but black walnuts, an Austrian specialty, are a question of proper timing. So today is the 24th of July. Exactly 1 month ago, on the 24th of June, I collected 3 kilograms of green walnuts. It's the typical time. Of course, depending on the spring, you want to do this when the nuts are still soft inside. So 3 kilograms. Then I took each nut and poked it with a stick with the pointy end about 10 times. And then I put them into this jar and added water. And then for 30 days, 31 days, I changed the water daily because that helps to remove all the bitter taste. I didn't add any spices yet. They already taste amazing. So let me show you. When you do this every day, the nuts turn a little darker. And now it's time to cook the syrup and fill them into jars which are already sterilized. Going to rinse the nuts once more before they are ready for their spice bath. Isn't that a beautiful blackish nut? Some green spots left, but those nuts are only about to begin their journey. Once these black nuts are done, it's best to let them sit for a year in the jar. They go excellently well with game dishes, ripe cheese, bitter salads, and also ice cream. I put 3 kilograms into the jar. In here I am cooking 2 liters of water, and now I am adding 3 kilograms of raw brown cane sugar. We need to cook this until all the sugar dissolves and the liquid and the cane sugar turn into brown cane sugar syrup. And while we wait for the sugar to dissolve, we are going to add our spices. The black nuts have a very strong aroma that is complemented really nicely by cinnamon and other winter tastes. But it also needs a bit of lemon freshness. So here I scraped off the zest of 6 organic limes. Here I have organic cinnamon sticks from Sri Lanka. In they go. It's a generous helping of cloves. Very important, bourbon vanilla. I scraped out the vanilla, but I'm also going to add everything to the syrup because I will filter it later anyways. In with the vanilla. So here you can see the black powder smells very intensely. Finally, a little bit of star anise, some cardamom, and I crushed 2 nutmegs. With everything in there, it's just a couple of minutes until our kitchen smells like Santa is about to arrive any minute. But I assure you, it's more than 30 degrees Celsius here, midsummer in southern Burgenland. Our spice syrup is now cooking. All the sugar has dissolved. So it's time to let our nuts take a bath. Looks really nicely and smells even better. I cannot show you that, but let's take a look inside. Here you go. Beautiful black nuts. They are going to become even blacker as they cook. Now we are going to close the lid, reduce the temperature a bit, and let our nuts simmer for at least 30 minutes. A couple of minutes ago, I sterilized plenty glasses. We are going to put the hot nuts in there and let them sit for at least a year. But I'm pretty impatient. Probably I'm going to try the first ones a lot earlier. The nuts have been simmering for 30 minutes, 35 minutes. They became darker, and now it's time to put them into our sterilized glasses. I'm going to start with the nuts and fill each of the glasses while I let the syrup cook. Glass number 1. Now going to repeat that till all of our glasses are full to the brim with black nuts. The nuts are now all in their glasses, and I put 1 cinnamon stick into each glass. Our syrup is still cooking. I'm going to sieve it now and fill the glasses. Here's our yield. Oh, one more thing, when you fill the hot liquid into the glasses, screw the lid on very tightly and then turn it around, let it sit for a couple of seconds, a vacuum will form, then simply turn it around again. This will help the longevity of the product. I had some syrup left. What to do with that? Simple, just bottle it, mix it with soda, and you have your own homemade cola, just without all the additives. All that's left to do now is put on our stickers. Schwarze Nuss, that is black nut, black walnut in German, and ideally let it sit on the shelf for a year or 1.5 years, because they make great autumn or Christmas presents.